Hello, hello. I know this is gonna be weird for people, but I've decided I wanted to do something a little more personal, and I'm taking inspiration from ABD Illustrates. I've been watching his content for a while, and I found it really interesting when he would talk over his sketches like this, and it's really nice to, it was really nice to get into his mind as well. So I kind of wanted to do something similar, just talk about life, and just kind of draw while also chatting. I don't know, I thought it was really something interesting and something cool I wanted to talk about too, was why my drawings are so inconsistent recently. And that was actually something that awokened when I was... how do I explain this? I was watching YouTube and I found this video that Toontown made, which is basically finding your style. And that was something that I realized I haven't really done yet. And no, it's not something I wish would have happened, but But at the same time, I realized that I copy a lot of different people's styles. Like an example, I've had this one really crazy obsession over a certain fandom, Has-Been Hotel. And that also sparked a lot of creativity in me, but also had me copying a lot of the style as well. And that is something I realized in my art recently, is that it also kind of comes off from that, and from Five Nights at Freddy's, and different art styles in that series too. Like, I was going through some of my old sketchbook stuff and realizing that a lot of it really looked kind of interesting. And one thing I also kind of knew that was kind of crazy to me was I suck at creating characters. And I know that's kind of ironic because I'm drawing my OC on the screen right now, but it's something that I realized that I do kind of out of nowhere, and it's something that also hurts because I do want to create more content, I do want to create more characters in my own world, but I also suck at doing it. Like, recently, it took forever, it took a day to even come up with the concept of a character, and I still didn't even have colors or anything. And I know it may not be like such an accomplishment to some people, but to me, that was really inspiring to do, especially since I don't make a lot of characters anymore. I used to have so many characters when I was younger, and now that I'm 18, I realize that I've been sticking with these characters for so long that I don't know how to branch out. Just like Jester here. He's been here since, well, they've been here since, I don't even know, 2019? 2018? I think that's when it was around. Well, whenever Steven Universe was around too, that was a really big inspiration in my art. And I realized that I was doing a lot of art based on other people's art styles and not trying to expand my own. And one thing I realized was I was drawing in the styles of different artists. And that is something that I know a lot of people are like, oh no, that's so bad, you shouldn't have done that, da 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 da. But at the same time, it also helped me grow as a person while drawing. And that is something I came to realize later. Which is why I was so happy when I was finally able to make an original character of my own, that it basically overjoyed me. And now I actually feel confident in what I draw and in what I do. It's actually really nice, and that is something that has also hit me a lot too, is that I should be able to understand how I draw as well. Like, I have very shaky hands. I don't know if it's kind of obvious with some of the drawings, but I'm a very shaky person, and when it comes to that, I also don't want to zoom into a picture too much. I don't know if it's noticeable, but I won't really zoom into the canvas that fast because I'm basically trying to make it so the audience has a better shot at looking at it than I do, and that ends up being really bad for some of the drawings I do. But I guess the point of this video is to come across saying that even me, someone that is willing to put my art on the internet, I'm not 100% confident in my ability to draw. And that is something I've been realizing for the past couple years now, is that it's becoming something that I don't like, but I also want to keep doing because it's a part of my life that I've decided to go down as well. Along with college, of course. If you didn't know, I'm currently in college, in a college dorm, so some things might be a little echoey or loud, but that's just because, dorm life, people. But also overcoming classes, I'm also trying to overcome my fear of not being able to draw effectively anymore. But yeah, that was me ranting, and I hope I kind of help some other people struggling with their style too, and I want to make sure that everyone has a fair chance, just like me. And I hope people can grow from this, saying I'm not, the best, how do I say this, the best role model, but just learn from the best. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it's probably just kind of weird to listen to me rant for so long, but at the same time, I am genuinely happy to be in the position I am today. And I will say this, you don't have to follow what I do. I just do it because it's what I think about a lot, and I feel like most other artists also in my position would also love a chance to kind of get to know themselves too, so honestly, just keep doing what you're doing, and don't try to look at other people's arts as a hard to think about, but also think of it as improvement on yourself when you look back at your old art. I know some of the art pieces I included were very old, but I'm also proud of the progress I've made so far, and I feel like you guys should too. Anyway, have a good day, and join my other videos if you can. You don't have to though. Have a good day, and hope you draw and have confidence in your ability anyway.